Here's the new Marvel Legends SCARLET SPIDER, and here's the pair of cloth hoodie that I got from ALIEXPRESS. The hoodies are actually for Mayfax. I bought number 2 and 3. I'm going to try it on Marvel Legends instead. This one has the torn edges, and the other one doesn't have the torn edges and is lighter in blue. This one is slightly darker. So let's check out if it can fit. First off, I'm going to hit and pop off the two arms. And the arms are off. Now let's try to take out the vest. I'm not really sure if the vest can simply just be pulled out or not. Let me try this out. It's quite tight. Wow, it's not really coming off easily. Really need quite some tugging, but I finally managed to get it off. Almost. Yeah, finally. The figure is simply just totally red. And let's see if it fits. The gap over here is kind of small, but it is slightly stretchy. So hopefully it can go in. And alright, it does. Yes. This is what it will look like. The vest does fit, but it's kind of a bit long, and it gets folded a bit above the belt. But the problem with this hoodie is that there isn't a wire at the hood itself. I'm trying to bring it down, but it keeps coming back up. And the strap that comes out from the hood is just a thin thread, which doesn't really look much like a strap. So it doesn't really look that great. And without the wire, the hood can't even go over the head nicely. And here's the torn hoodie. It's a bit more delicate, and I think I really need to be careful when I'm putting it on, as to not to accidentally tear. It does feel kind of slightly thin. Just got to be extra careful. Alright, there you go. Alright, I think this one looks better. It has the torn edges, just like the vest that it originally comes with. Except on that, the torn edges are sculpted. So here's the new Marvel Legends SCARLET SPIDER figure on both the two different vests. I think both of them looks great. Maybe one thing that irks me a bit is that the Spidey logo should have been slightly higher, with the edge of the legs over here closer to the hoodie, just like how it is on this one. But I guess it is still okay. And at the back, the position of the spider logo is kind of the same for both figures. Slightly lower than what I would have preferred. The torn edges looks quite decent. I think maybe not the best of jobs, but it's good enough for me. Same goes for the tears at the waist area. And the strap at the hoodie definitely looks better than this other one. This one really looks like a piece of thin thread. And also, I don't know why this version doesn't have the wire at the hoodie. This one does, the tattered and torn version. And one more thing is that the sewing looks quite okay. It doesn't look like all over the place or anything. So yeah, the workmanship on this hoodie is actually quite decent. It isn't that bad. Same goes for this torn version. Although not much of the sewing can be seen except on the hoodie itself. Here's how the figure looks like with both of the hoods up, covering the head. The one on the torn version looks kind of more natural. And for the hood on the vest without the tear, it looks like the hood is kind of like floating above the head. So is the custom AliExpress hoodie worth it? To me, a definite yes. Both the torn and untorn versions are great, and I should have bought number 1 as well, because that one probably have the same blue as the torn version instead of the bright blue that I got. I prefer this torn version over the untorn version. Definitely cheaper than getting from the other third-party customizers. Of course, in terms of quality, if you get from those third-party customizers, it would be a bit better. But this one isn't as bad. The cloth does feel a bit thin, but if you are careful, I don't think you will accidentally tear it or anything. I share the link in the description of the video, so do check it out. Thanks for watching, and do check out the other videos at my channel.